my mom used to tell me, because you know as a kid, you tell, oh, don't tell nobody you're going to America. We still going to tell, right? So you say, you know, she would tell American jokes and stuff like that and take her to doctor's appointment, you know what I mean, get TV shot, AIDS test. We did all the tests we got to take. Like, what we doing all this tests is, you know what I mean? But she ain't want to tell us. So the night we supposed to leave to come to America, I wasn't home. So they looking for me all over, right? So one of my boys called me like, yo, your mom looking for you. So I came to the house, I jumped through the window, get in my room, I turned the lights, I light, you know what I mean, I had a little a lamp, I light this shit up. I see my uncle in my room packing all my shit up. I said, what you doing? Oh, you ain't gonna need this no more. He said, you ain't gonna need this no more. I said, man, stop playing, man. It's my favorite soccer shoes, man. He said, listen, you see that car outside? You going to America today. I wasn't even inside. I was like, yo, this joker play, right? Because you don't hear words like that, right? I'm like, yo, stop playing, man. Put my stuff back, man. So he said, listen, just come outside with me and see everybody. So I walk outside. I see my grandmother, my great-grandmother, my uncle, I see everybody from all over just crying. I'm like, yo, who died? Is anybody died? Oh, we've been looking for you. Oh, my son, I pray when you go to America, may God bless. I said, this shit is for real. Oh, shit. Yo, we going, nigga. We out. Oh, snap. So that's when we was doing all these doctors. You know what I'm saying? That's when we came. We settled in Brooklyn. Like I told you before, Brownsville, East 98. Going to one of the baddest schools in Brooklyn, man. It was tough going to Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't tough, but the idea is that you knowing all the people that were crying for you outside. You seen the tears in their eyes for you to be great. And you gotta accept so much bull crap for some kids that thinking it tough, that thinking it went through something. But you try to, like, you know what, I'm gonna let it slide, man. You got that. So I don't know the dress code. Crip, blood, I'm just coming to America. So I wear whatever I want. But the neighborhood I was living in was all Crip. And sometimes I would wear all red. And we was get our clothes from the basement. The clothes we was getting is the clothes that people would donate to the church. And we would be in the basement digging all the bags, trying to face something. It's crazy. So whatever we find, that's what we wear. And when you go to school, then I had to beat up this kid in school because every time I wear something, he'd be like, yo, we had that 92, we had that 95. I wasn't here in 95, 92. Like this guy here, man. What you keep? Like, yo, every time I wear something, you always got something to say. So I told my aunt I need a Timberland boost because I saw somebody with a Tim. She said, okay. She took me down Pickett Avenue, right, and bought me the fake one. So I'm thinking it's the real one, so I'm in school. So I'm like, you know what I mean, moving. And the kid look at me and just start laughing like, yo, my boy got the 25.99 shoes on. I look at this kid, I'm like, man, my aunt, she a nurse, man. She get money. And the kid went and put his joint, the real joint next to mine. I just lost it, man. Hit him, bam, 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 bam. Blood everywhere. I ran out of the school. I thought I was getting deported. I thought I was getting kicked out. You know what I'm saying? It just started getting worse, man. So my mom said, you know what, I gotta get my son out of Brooklyn. Brought him to Newark, New Jersey. You know? So I got in Newark. It was crazy. When I told you I was working everything, I had a dread. My dread was long, right? So I'm walking to cash my check on Lyons Avenue. Police pull up. Crooked cop. Box me in. Bam! Yo, put me in the back of the car. Throw the bag in the back. Oh, this yours? I'm like, oh. It's my 3rd year in America, man. I don't smoke, I don't drink. This is my check right here, man. No, this your weed. This yours. Like, nah, officer, this, you just put this back in. No, this is yours. Took me down to Green Street, fingerprinting. I'm like, what? Called mom bailed me out. I went to trial. So when I went to trial, the judge told the cops to bring the evidence. He told the judge, the cop told the judge, like, Your Honor, you gotta give me 2 or 3 days, the evidence in the laboratory. The judge said, we ain't got no lab in here, man. So the judge dismissed the case. So when I went to get my property and my bail money back, they lost everything. They lost my green card, my social, my ID. They lost they stole everything, my check. Went back to my job. They're like, oh, we ain't know where you was at. You ain't called. It was 3 days you ain't came to work. So we fired you. So I'm walking the street with no papers. Temptation coming from all over the place. Start hanging in the street. Stop hanging with friends that was into bad activity. You know what I'm saying? Just got lost, got off track. You know what I mean? Sometimes life gonna take you off track, man. If you ain't got the right people around, you just gonna follow. You just gonna go with the flow. Got cut up, man. Got cut up in the life. My mother abandoned me, my family. They just turned it back. Like, you know what? You out there, we ain't got nothing to do with you, man. It was a tough time. It was time I was living at abandoned houses, sleeping in a car, no food, nothing. I said, you know what? I start going hard. I said, you know what? If I'm going to play the streets, I'm going to play the streets. Because that's who I am. I'm NDO. Anything I do, I'm going to play it hard. So I start playing the street real hard. So now I start making 10 grand a day, 20 grand a month. Then I say, you know what I mean, I had a little crew together. We start making 100,000 a month. And I tell all my crew, I said, listen up, nobody take a shit, nobody go out, nobody go into no girl house, no female, no nothing, nobody gonna take a shower until we make 100 grand. And everybody gotta be on the grind 24/7. No matter what it is, we gotta grind and get this paper. It's tough, man. So you already know how it go. It's all we gotta be a weak link in your crew, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who ain't built for certain things. And I always tell them, I said, listen, everything that happened in dog gonna come to light. Anything. So if you loving this movement, we go to the club, hit the bouncer off with like 200, we walk in, go in VIP, women, everything is good. But remember, it gonna come to the point. You're gonna pay the price. It gonna come to the point you're gonna be questioned. It gonna come to the point if you're gonna be disloyal or loyal, if you're gonna stick to your grind. People gotta understand that everything have time. Everything got a season. Everything got a season. You think you gonna get away, you know what I'm saying? You go hard, and whatever you go hard, you gonna pay the price. Everything that you go hard, either is illegal or straight, you will succeed, but it's a consequences that you gotta pay. If you're going hard ain't something illegal, you're gonna succeed and you're gonna be great, and your fruit, whatever garden you plant, you're gonna enjoy that fruit. You ain't gotta look over your shoulder. You're gonna build a house, a mansion, Ferrari, because you work hard for that. If you got it the sneezy way, you gotta drive looking over your shoulders to see if somebody telling on you, to see if the police after you, to see if somebody try to rob you, to see if your own best friend try to kill you, to see if the girls around you try to set you up, their boyfriend is gonna send it out you just to set you up. You know what I'm saying? It's the game. So when the police came to one of my friends, he said, oh yeah, pointed finger, right? Police came to me, police don't know nothing, they don't know shit. Came to me, I said, nah. Oh, for everybody say you did this, I take responsibility, alright? These suckers give me 4 years for nothing, they don't know nothing, because my friend said, I did this, I did that. Because the sucker pointed his finger. But I take responsibility. Came home, transformed. Came home and motivate the young youth.
Hey.
And let them know, and let them understand that.
He's doing a video right now.
Let them understand that greatness, man. Be great. Don't do nothing funny, man. Don't do nothing that will have your family going through the praising y'all to see you. Don't do nothing funny to have your parents turn their back on you. Don't be a follower, be a leader, be great. If you're good at singing, you're good at rapping, you're good at playing football, just go hard in it. Go hard at it, man. Because the one little wrong move you make will tear your whole career up, man. Real talk. I'm telling you.